Well, hey there, Tall Man Clan. Welcome to the show. I am Robert, your host, aka the Tall Man, and this is my lovely. Oh, she's not here. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, who's not here, aka Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anybody calls her that. We want to welcome you to the show. Lisa will actually be joining us in just a few minutes, which is why I've left her space here in the camera. She'll be here. Don't worry about it. She's just running a little bit behind. So, as I told you in our last stream, we're sort of pulling triple duty right now. And so, a few things are having to give. Well, she'll be joining us shortly. So, we hope you're having a good week. It is Monday. So, hopefully your Monday was okay and you survived the weekend. Does anybody have the Super Bowl blues? Right? Did your team win or lose? Leave a comment below if your team won or lost. We watched it ourselves and we enjoyed the game. We weren't rooting for anybody specific, but we were enjoying the game. So we have all kinds of good news for you tonight. But before we get into the news, of course, we got to show you balcony cam. We cannot get into a show without showing balcony cam, of course. And so let's also say hello to a few of you out there. Danny, yep, you were first, my friend. Welcome. And of course, he was in here dancing with me. Does this also mean that you ate some cookies too? I didn't have our popcorn. I didn't have time to pop the popcorn and do everything else that I have to do to get the stream ready. That's usually what Lisa does, and so we don't have popcorn tonight, so we had to go with cookies. All right. Hello, Billy. Welcome to the stream. Angela, hello. Yes, we missed you last week. Sorry you weren't there, but glad to see you and that you're okay. Justina, welcome. And hey there, TMC. We appreciate you all being with us. I'm assuming you meant to say Lisa, not Linda. She'll be here in a minute. Don't worry about it. All right. Danny says, when the RV is rocking. Yeah, I've got all three screens going tonight on top of the laptop. So if we move, there's a little bit of rock, and we appreciate that. Plus, there's a storm that just went through here, and so it's a little bit windy. So some of the rocking is from the wind. Hello, Dr. Cherie Thomas. We appreciate you being with us. No problem. Danny says, go Chiefs. Well, they did indeed win. And Angela just said she realized the phone selected Linda instead of Lisa. No problem. She won't be offended. And Linda's the name of my mother, so, it's okay. All right. So there you go. We appreciate you all being with us. If this is your first time joining us, you know what to do, right? Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you. It costs you nothing, and it truly does help out the show. And if you don't know yet, Lisa and I truly need the help. We really do. And there's about 45 of you on there right now, and there's only 2 thumbs up. So you all go hit that thumbs up button, and we do appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. All right? So without... What's that? What's that? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Hang on. Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's time for the news. Let's get to the news, shall we? Let's get to the news. Oh, it's all kind of news going on. Oh my God, it's Morse code. What is happening? Oh my Lord, we're falling apart. Well, as you can see, the Carnival Vista is out of dry dock with massive changes. NCL Star taking heat for some changes. Ocho Rios out of Horizon. What did I say? Ocho Rios is out for the Horizon. Bahamas says, pay us more. Still no Blue Lagoon for Royal. MSC and Galveston seal the deal. And it's time for the Love Boat. So those are the headlines. Are you ready to get into it? Are you ready to get into it? I know I'm ready to get into it. So let me pull up my notes here and let's get into the news. So, the Carnival Vista is out of dry dock, everybody, with all new venues. They went through a massive refit in the last 30 days. It's on its way back to Florida now for its first cruise with its all new updates. They've added the Heroes Bar, which has replaced the Sports Bar. And by the way, sorry for the air conditioning that just came on here in the RV. I'm sure it's probably pretty loud for you guys, but it's actually pretty warm down here right now. Anyway, so the Heroes Bar has replaced the Sports Bar. There's a new Effie jewelry store, which replaces Cherry on the Top. And they moved Cherry on the Top down to deck 4, right next to the all-new Carnival Adventure store. The O2 Club has also been relocated to where the arcade used to be on deck 6, and the arcade has been moved to where the Thrill Theater used to be. Yeah, basically Carnival Multiplex has been removed, but IMAX Theater has been saved. The new entrance is going to be off of deck 7. Additionally, the casino has been expanded into areas where the O2 Club used to be, and that will be a non-smoking section of the casino, which is great. And the rest of the casino has a new layout with some updated gaming, and all the rest of the public spaces have been spruced up as well, which does include the staterooms. There's been some ADA updates for those with mobility challenges. They've installed night lights in all of the staterooms, in the bathrooms actually, and then the staterooms have had a few other little things. All right, so hopefully some of you will be on the Vista soon. I think Lisa and I have decided to go on the Vista ourselves very soon, so we can bring you some of those updates. Next in the news today, we've got a woman on the NCL Star taking her frustrations to TikTok about her ruined cruise to Antarctica. The ship had to change their itinerary, which has happened in the past. The original destination was to cruise through Paradise Bay, which is adjacent to the mainland. Okay, it will now go to Elephant Island, which is still Antarctica, but it's further away from the mainland. Still beautiful, still part of Antarctica, not just as close to the mainland as Paradise Island or Paradise Bay would have been. Okay, this person on TikTok who goes by Ruined Cruise has had over 3 million views on her few videos about NCL ruining her cruise. Right? One of her rants stated, "We've paid too much money, we're too smart, and we're too angry." Are you kidding me, people? Too smart? I just, that just doesn't compute, guys. Really. I mean, come on now. If this person has been on a cruise ship before, you gotta know that changes to itineraries happen. They don't happen weeks ahead of time. Sometimes they do. But sometimes due to unforeseen issues and problems, they happen during cruises. It is clearly stated in all the cruise documentation that you sign. And so the we're too smart, and I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Leave some comments below. All right. And as far as Ruin the Cruise, they're on a 14-day cruise, round trip from South America. The itinerary looked beautiful. They're still going to Antarctica, which, by the way, they were never going to get off the ship in Antarctica. They were only going to be cruising through Paradise Bay. Well, now they're just going to be cruising through Elephant Island. So I don't know how their cruise was ruined by that, but whatever. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, so let's see. What's next? We've got the Carnival Horizon. It's changing ports in Jamaica due to the pier damage that the Carnival Magic created. They're still going to be going to Jamaica. It's just not going to be Ocho Rios. They're going to go just up the street a little bit, 38 miles away, and they're going to be going to Falmouth. Okay? But that is a change. So if you're going to Jamaica, it's supposed to on the Carnival Horizon, anytime in the next probably 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to be going to Falmouth. You're not going to be going to Ocho Rios. All right? Next in the news, the Bahamas says, pay us more money. If you're going to be going to one of the cruise line's private islands in the Bahamas, prepare to pay more money. The Bahamian government has imposed a 10% VAT tax on all goods and services that the cruise lines offer on their private islands. I would 100% expect those costs to be passed on to the passengers. Don't know when the tax actually will start. I don't think it's today or tomorrow, but it is coming pretty soon. So if you're going to be going to one of these private islands from one of these cruise ships in the Bahamas, one of these cruise lines, I should say, in the Bahamas, prepare that you are going to pay some more money. All right, P&O, Iona. They're having to change itineraries because of a sunken ship that's in the port of Hamburg. There was a freighter carrying fuel and fertilizer. What a great combination. Don't these people learn? Anyway, it sank, blocking access to, I'm assuming, the pier to where the P&O Iona was going to dock. And so for the next few weeks, they're going to have to dock somewhere else. They're going to, oh my gosh, Bremen. I can't remember, and I forgot to type it in there. But they're not going too far away. I think it's about 60 miles away. They're having to choose a different port instead of Hamburg because it is blocked by this sunken ship. Then, that is a beautiful shot of what is called the Blue Lagoon. It is in Nassau. If you are booked on a shore excursion and any upcoming cruise with Royal Caribbean, and you're supposed to be going to Blue Lagoon, that is not going to happen. I'm not sure if y'all are aware, but back in November of 2023, a ferry carrying people over there sank, causing a fatality. And ever since then, they've been canceling these excursions. Now, they started booking them again. However, the investigation is still ongoing. And until this investigation is cleared and solved and finished, there's going to be no excursions to Blue Lagoon. So, sorry y'all, if you're booked on any of the Royal Caribbean ships going to Nassau and you're expecting to go to Blue Lagoon, the cancellations are going to continue. So we do think you should look out for that. So there we are. We're halfway through, right? So let's see what you guys have to say about some of the stuff we've talking about. Tandy's like, yeah, breaking news. Did you catch the breaking news? That no longer says SOS. What do you think that Morse code says? Any ex-military out there know Morse code? Anyway, Motorvisor, welcome to the broadcast. Bev, she's just too entitled. Yeah, I just, man, I don't get it. Any longtime cruiser knows, especially with recent news. There has been so many weather challenges down in the Caribbean and in the Bahamas where ships are having to divert like on a moment's notice and losing ports. These people were actually supposedly given information as they were boarding, but I guess there was about 100 people that did not get that information. Whether or not they got it or not is not the point. This particular passenger is absolutely furious. This one particular destination has ruined her cruise. She's taken to TikTok, and 3 million plus people have watched. I think she's only put up 2 videos about it, and it's gotten 3 million views. I would love to get 3 million views. All you out there, 3 million views. Come on now. 3 million views. Right? I don't know. Anyway, Angela says she sounds ridiculous. Yeah. I actually didn't watch the video. I couldn't. The whole thing to me is just ridiculous, and I didn't want to give her one more view. It sucks when a cruise ship can't go to a port. I agree, and I know a lot of people save up for a long time to go on these cruises. I get that. But you got to know, if you're a first-time cruiser, the cruise line may cancel a port due to operational issues, due to medical reasons on the ship, due to bad weather. There's a bunch of reasons that a cruise line will cancel a port. And let me tell you, it is not done without a lot of thought on their end. It's just not we're not going to go today. We're tired. Let's just go somewhere else. She's claiming conspiracy theory. They've changed the itinerary. They've changed the name of the cruise, and I don't know. Danny, you get the prize. You get the prize. Here we go. You get the prize. Yes. Mad cow. I created Mad Cow Morse code. Anyway, you guys ready to get back into the news? Let's get back into some more of the news. So, Gwen Stefani named the godmother of the Jubilee. And Carnival says on the cruise that is going to be the naming cruise, which is on February 24th. That naming ceremony is going to happen in the morning, which means it's going to suck getting on the ship. So they're telling passengers that embarkation is going to take a while. So if you are going on that ship, and I know a couple of you watch our streams regularly that are going on that cruise, just be aware. It's going to take a little extra time to get on the ship that morning. So please pack your patience, because it's just going to take a little bit of extra time. You'll get on. Don't worry about it. It's just going to take a little bit of time. All right? Virgin Voyages is in the news as well. We can now add them to the list of cruise lines having to change itineraries to avoid the Red Sea because of all the instability that's going on over there with the war. The Resilient Lady will now be doing an all-encompassing Africa cruise instead of the itinerary they were going to do. They were about to debark, or should I say, start their sailing on March 27th out of Australia, which ends May 9th in Athens. Now, that is still happening. It is a 3-leg cruise, again, starting March 27th, ending May 9th. But everything in between those two dates has changed because they're going to have to sail around Africa now instead of going through the Red Sea. And so all the destinations have changed. So what they have done is they have guaranteed that everyone that has booked the first voyage will be guaranteed a spot if they still want to be on the new voyage, and it will be at the same price. So even though the new cruise may cost a little more, if you were booked on the original, you're going to pay the same price. And I don't know if you're here, but Lisa has made it. So it's going to take her a few minutes to get settled because we're just coming in, and so we'll welcome her as soon as we're done with the news. Speaking of news, MSC and the Port of Galveston have agreed on terms to build a new and 4th terminal in Galveston. Right? Now, Galveston will be building the terminal, the roads and the parking and everything associated with the structure. All right? But MSC will be operating that facility under the 25-year agreement. The cost will be around $142 million to build the new facility, roads, upgrading the roads, and a parking structure. Right? The construction should be starting literally anytime now, and it is set to end in November of 2025 when they're welcoming the MSC Seascape, which will be its home port. So yeah, cruise terminal number 4 in Galveston, right? Here's something I didn't know. Mano cruises. Anybody ever heard of Mano cruises before? I have never heard of Mano cruises before. Well, Israel has their own cruise line. It's called Mano Cruises. It's operated by Mano Maritime. They are set to resume operations in May. Resume meaning they have suspended operations, again, due to what's going on in the Red Sea and different things in the region. So they operate just the one ship, and they're going to be offering itineraries between 3 nights to 14 nights through the summer season in the Mediterranean. So there you have it, Mano Cruises. Never heard of them before, but something new. All right? Carnival says no to travel irons. Here's another one of those. Are you kidding me, people? So this picture that you see of this travel iron, it's made by a company called Rydia. I forget the company name. Actually, it is called the Rydia Press Iron. It is like palm size. It is tiny. It is cordless and rechargeable. And the manufacturer claims that it is cruise ship approved. And so, of course, a lot of passengers on Carnival have seen this. You know how things get passed around and rumors start that, oh my gosh, we could take irons on the cruise now. No, you cannot. And the fact remains that it's not just Carnival. To my knowledge, you can't take an iron on any cruise, cordless or not. So, despite what the manufacturer of this particular iron, the Rydia Press Iron, says, you cannot take it on the cruise. It will be confiscated. So please, do not go buy one of these and expect to take it on a cruise. All right? And last but not least, if you were into the Love Boat during the 70s, 80s, you're in luck. You may want to book the Princess Cruise Line's Enchanted Princess during August 31st to September 7th, sailing out of New York. on that ship is going to be the original cast. Well, most of them. Vicky's going to be there, Doc, Gopher, and Isaac. They will be there. As well as members of the Real Love Boat reality show. So if you're a fan of the original Love Boat or even the new reality show, you may want to book that cruise. They're going to be on there, and you're going to be able to hang out with them and get autographs and all that fun stuff. So there you go. There you have it. There is your news for the day. Actually, it's not just today. It's sort of, culminated over the weekend. And of course, Lisa has made an appearance.
Hi, everybody. Good to be back.
Yes. I said Lisa was running, having to close up shop for the night and take care of some stuff, and which allowed me to come here and prep for the show. So
yeah.
We thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you very much. So there again, guys, there's your cruise news. We appreciate you being there. Let us know what you think about some of these, especially. Oh, there's one more thing I didn't include because I don't know how much more of this I could take. But there's more duck controversy going on in Carnival.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, people?
Right?
No.
What's going on now?
So, for those who have sailed on Carnival ships before, and you've found the ducks, 9 times out of 10, there's a card on the duck. Mm-hmm. And the cards always say a variety of things. Mm-hmm. But mostly what it has on there is it's where the person that left it for you. Mm-hmm. Well, some people have put their business information on the cards. And I don't have it up. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll read it to you since I brought it up, because it's another one of those crazy things.
Yeah, they usually have a little, take a picture and post it here thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let me see here. It's just another crazy. All right. So on this particular duck, if I can find the picture, it says, "Oh, what luck! You found a duck. Mm-hmm. Keep or hide, you decide. Only hide in public spaces, no stores, pools, or hot tubs." And in this particular case, it had the person's name, address, the ship date, and the sail date. So it wasn't even really a business, right? But, of course, if you put the business on there, Carnival doesn't allow you to advertise.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
You can't promote that way. And so, yeah. So, the ducks just won't go away, the controversy.
Oh, my goodness.
For gosh sakes, put your card on there, leave a cool little phrase like that, and don't put your name. And can we just move on from the ducks?
Or just don't put your business name.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh.
So, we've missed a few things, so I'm just going to back up. Justina says hello to you.
Hi.
Angela says hello.
Hi.
Danny says, does Disney and Norwegian operate out of the same terminal in Galveston? You know what? I don't know, Danny. I'm not sure. Because there's currently just the 3 terminals. And I know there's a lot of sharing that goes on. And so I don't know who goes where. So don't know about that. Little one-on-one. Welcome, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. He says the Love Boat sounds like a lot of pineapples. The Love Boat. And Tuesday. Welcome, hi. Tuesday. Hello, Lisa. Of course, it's Monday, not Tuesday. I'm just saying.
He's never going to let that go, is he?
You're going to have to, have a sign on for every day of the week. Monday. And every time you come on, it's me, Tuesday. Oh.
Too funny.
Little one on one says on his ducks, he puts his brand on his. Look, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's not like it's a true solicitation. In my opinion, it's just hey, this is me. Here's my logo, whatever it is. Enjoy the duck. Keep it. Rehide it. Do what you want to do with it. Right? I don't know. Lisa missed a fun one. I'm going to reiterate the story, guys, because she didn't get to see the cruise news. I had to put it all together when we were separated. So a lot of times we go through the news together. And she hasn't seen this one. So I'm just going to do it one more time for you guys. And I apologize. But there's a lady on the NCL Star on a 14-day cruise out of South America. It is a beautiful itinerary going down beneath South America, going to Antarctica.
Okay.
They're not going to stop at Antarctica. They're just going to cruise through this place called Paradise Bay.
Okay.
And then a bunch of other amazing stops. Okay. Well, once on the ship, they were notified that they're not going to be able to get to this Paradise Bay, but instead they're going to go to Elephant Island, which is still Antarctica, but it's a little further off the coast.
Okay.
And this woman has had an absolute fit.
Oh, no.
She's taken to TikTok, gone crazy. Her video, she's got a couple of videos, like 3 million views, with her ranting how they're screwing her and have ruined her vacation.
Oh, my goodness.
Because they changed a destination. And they were never even going to Antarctica. So, I don't know. Yeah.
Are you kidding me, people?
Right? Absolutely crazy, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if an itinerary has to change, there's a good reason for it.
This is not a conspiracy theory. She's claiming it's a conspiracy theory. They've changed the name of the cruise had a name of whatever it was called, and they've changed the name, and they've done this, and they've done that, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
And where what was she? What was the line? Hang on. This was what I found the most funny. What does she ranting and raving about? Hang on, I've got the notes here. We've paid too much money. We're too smart and we're too angry.
I'll go along with the angry.
Smart? Obviously not. If you were smart, you would have read your contract if this was your first cruise.
Yeah.
Anyway, Danny says he's got a question.
Yes.
If you can't advertise, were you flying under the radar for the ship's live streams? It's an interesting thing, right? Because I was thinking about the very same thing since I read that. So we're in a way, when we're on the ship, of course, we're covering the ship. But, throughout a stream, we've done it here. We do it there. We say, hey, guys, this is who we are. If you like the content that we're bringing you and you found some value in it, do us a favor. Subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan, hit the thumbs up, blah, 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 blah. Right? In some form or fashions, I would have to say that is a form of promotion and or advertising. Mm-hmm. From the solicitation standpoint, we're not trying to get business from you. And maybe that's the disconnecting point. I don't know. We'll see if Carnival stops banning influencers from videoing on their ships. Because it's a form of promotion. Of course, it's promoting them as much as it would be promoting us. So, I don't know. I think that would be a crying shame. I really do, because in the end, as you all are here, you're here for a reason. One, obviously, I believe most of you like us or you wouldn't be here, but you're here for cruising information. Yeah. We do cruise reviews. You watch them intently. Why? Because you want to see what the ships are like. Mm-hmm. And if there's people like us out there, we are not allowed to bring you that information, there's going to be a huge void in the industry now, because everybody takes to YouTube to watch videos of the ships, sometimes before they book them, but without a doubt before they go on.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes many times.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. And not only the ship that you're planning on going on, but other ships that maybe have a similar itinerary and cost, because, hey, maybe this one's better than the one that I was thinking about going on.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think it's, but interestingly enough, and I've never seen one of the, the ducks, and we read the cards. I never went, oh yeah, that's a little tasteless. I've never seen anything. They look like the one that I read to you. They're cute little saying on there and the people's names. How is that soliciting? I don't think so. Even if it was John and Jane Smith from John and Jane Smith Better Pottery Business, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Little 101 says, my new thing is going to be all about pineapples. He says, mine's all about the logo. I didn't even put my sticker with my ducks. There you go. It's just a logo. Right? I see no problem with it.
Yeah, I don't either.
When we stream on the boat, he is by a tall pole at the back of the ship. LOL. Yeah, come see us. Carnival, we're here. Deck 17. By the flagpole, take a picture. I guess, does that mean when we're on ships we can't hand people stickers anymore?
Ooh, maybe. I don't know.
I wonder if that crosses the line.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out if we get in trouble.
Yeah,
we'll let you know.
we sure will.
As long as we're streaming. Yep, let's stream pineapples on the next cruise. Oh, by the way, I debuted our new Morse code.
Yeah.
Danny guessed it.
Ah.
Danny guessed it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Danny says, I missed that subscribe graphic. Can you do it again so others may have missed it? Sure, let's do it again. There it is right there, Danny. Right. There's 45 of you watching right now, and there's only 11 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that thumbs up button. You can do it. We're going on a thumbs up drive. Ding, 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 ding. Come on. You can do it. Ding, 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 ding. I want to hear the bell go off. Oh, because YouTube loves it. And when YouTube loves it, they show us a little love. And that's what makes the world go around. It's a cruise ship. Sorry, the RV is going around right now, too. Sorry
It
about
is.
that. Sorry, I missed this.
Both of us have those Italian hands going right at the moment.
Yeah. Gina Maxwell says, it is because of the slow down clause the ship has no end. I read that and in the news blurb, but regardless of the cause doesn't matter. It could be for any reason. This particular ship has actually had to cancel that destination several times. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
And so the reality is the reason doesn't matter. It's the fact that they've had to do it. Now, I will say this. Because of that slowdown clause, they need to, from this point on, if they can't get there in time, they need to pull it out, period, and don't put it on as a destination so they don't have to cancel it and, potentially get more irate people taking to TikTok. Which, again, they're still going to Antarctica. They're just going... It's like the Horizon not being able to dock in Ocho Rios. They're going to Falmouth, 32 miles away. You still want to get to Ocho Rios, you can. It's right there, right? And it wasn't like they were going to get off. They were just going to do a drive or a sail by. A sail by. And look. And they're going to get to do the same thing. And from my understanding, Elephant Island is just as beautiful as Paradise Bay. Or did I get that backwards? I don't know. Anyway. So yes, Gina, thank you. Little 101 said, I would see kids and hand out ducks. Great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, I see nothing wrong with that.
Well, Arcade and Travel Venture says, I love that we asked you to show the arcade, and you did. We are sailing on the Carnival Jubilee soon. Oh, I can't wait for you to go.
Nice, yeah. Well, we want pictures.
That's part of who we are and what we do, and why a lot of the people watching and have subscribed love us, because when we're on the ship, we're on there as much for us for vacation as we are for you. Especially the inaugurals, right? Though it's broadcast on other locations of what's going to be there and all these different things, you just don't know until you can see, right? And again, most of these people, YouTubers, content creators, create more highlight type reels, and which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I have no complaints about my fellow friends.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. We choose to do it different. And some of the things we choose to do is engage with you guys through our live streams and ask, what would you like to see? What is important on this ship that we haven't shown you, and we will gladly go look for it? Or what strange question, or not strange question, might you have that we can go and get answers for you?
We kind of like the scavenger hunts.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Arcade and Travel Ventures.
Yes,
we appreciate it. Little one-on-one says, I'm handing out pineapple magnets and will mass produce on my laser engraver.
You weren't kidding about that pineapple
I'm telling
thing.
you, he's trying to get in trouble. Tuesday, remember to press the thumbs up, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Tuesday.
And I saw another one come through. Thank you.
Danny says you're welcome. The arcade on Jubilee is huge. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yep. I've actually seen some bigger, but it's pretty good size one. They got some nice stuff in there. Yep. We shot some good stuff there for them. They asked us to go back and do. We did a quick walkthrough, and he said, "Can you go back and show this and this and this?" We did. We went back and covered all the extra stuff for them.
Yeah.
Bev says, "You're not selling anything, so you're not soliciting." I mean, I agree by the definition, but I mean, some of me. Well, you're selling yourself in your YouTube channel.
There's always going to be somebody that does
say
that. Always.
So, look, we feel we are providing a community service.
But did we charge you for it?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't, did we?
No.
No, if you choose to leave a super chat or whatever, that's of your own accord.
Absolutely.
We don't say you can't watch without doing it.
No.
No,
Definitely not.
So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I agree, Bev, but there's, like I said, there's going to be.
Yeah.
Look, we're not so famous yet that people recognize us, and you wouldn't believe some of the comments that we hear from people talking about their hate and disdain for content creators.
Yeah.
All
the time.
We'll just be sitting there minding our own business, eating a snack or having a drink or wherever, just chilling, and either somebody will sit behind us or next to us or walk
I'm so tired of those
by.
people with those cameras and videos and yeah.
It's the same person that sits home and binge watches cruise videos.
Probably.
How do you think they get made? They get made while you're on the ship. Little one-on-one says, "Can't wait to get back." Excuse me, everybody, on the Jubilee. It's so much fun. You meet locals from your area who spotted me on how we was eating crawfish. Excellent.
Nice.
Danny says, mating whales in Paradise Bay caused the cancellation. There you go. Whatever. There was a tornado in Bora Bora, so we're going to cancel. I don't know. Whatever. Again, they take a lot of care, and there's a massive decision-making process before they make these decisions. They're just not taken lightly. There's no conspiracy theory. In this particular what Gene was talking, there's a speed rule or law that has been implemented in Antarctica, I believe. So you can only go so fast, if I remember correctly. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Gina, but the ships are only allowed to go so fast now in certain areas, and because of which there's just not enough time to get there, cruise through at the much, much, much slower speed, and then get back. They'd have to add another day to the itineraries. And so, I mean, they could still go. Things are just going to have to change.
Yeah.
So you may have an extra day at sea instead of a port, right? Because it's going to take longer to get through if you're doing the scenic cruising. And look, they'll figure it out. That's what these guys do. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Okay? Let's see what else. Mating whales. You guys are killing me. Trouble. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. Putting random pineapples on random doors.
Yeah, that's not good. That is so not good.
What movie is that? I Want to Party with You. I forget what that is.
You're a troublemaker.
Little one-on-one public community service of pineapples. Man, he's on the pineapple trip tonight. Little one-on-one says, content creators is fun. I got drunk with a couple who were content creators. It was a blast. January 6th was a blast and definitely crazy. Yeah, it's we're not the type to go out and get blasted these days. That was in our past. But, we'll sit down and have a cocktail and have a great time.
We'll sit with you while you have a cocktail if we don't want one.
We're always out in the public.
Yeah.
We're never, hiding somewhere. You see us all over the ship all the time. Out in the ports, we tell you guys, if you see us, stop us and say hello, chat with us. We're the same people face to face as we are on camera. There's no front here. This is not an act. We are really just as stupid all the time.
Yep, pretty much.
You heard it's about 19 knots. I feel it's slower than that because 19 knots is a pretty.
That's pretty fast.
That's a pretty good clip.
Yeah, that's
right?
decent.
So maybe if I can get some time, we've got like 7 more days of what we're doing here, which is 12 hours. We've already worked. We've already been at it 12 hours today, almost 13 hours now. So long days for here. So being able to come and put this together for you guys today, lots of effort on everybody's part here. So anyway, Danny says if you go too fast, they're going to send out the police boat. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what the fines are.
Yeah.
Who knows? They got to be watching somehow, man. Unmanned drones. I don't know, something to police. If they're going to create the rule, there's going to be a way to enforce it. I just don't know how they're doing it. Mm-hmm. So, anyway. Well, look, guys, we wanted to keep this nice and short and sweet, bring you guys a little bit of cruise news of what's going on in the world of cruising today, or at least through the past few days, and say hello, because it's been a few days.
And we miss you guys.
And we do.
Yeah.
And we're going to be on, and we're going to try to do at least one more time this week, because don't forget, at the end of next week, we're getting on the MSC Seashore.
Yeah.
It seems unreal that we're going on a cruise so early in the year. Normally, we don't get to think about cruising until late April or mid-April.
Yeah.
And so here we are sneaking one in February, so we're excited. And hopefully by the end of this week into next week, we'll have solidified our plans on the 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever cruises that we're sort of looking at, thinking about, trying to juggle and, and do any of these people actually call us back? Mm-hmm. Well, email us. Because yes, I promise you, I have sent the emails.
Tons of them.
Actually, I will say this. Cunard actually responded.
He did.
They're the only ones who have responded, and they're apologized. There's not a media presence, if you will, but they're going to keep us in mind for other things. So we opened the door, hopefully, with them to maybe get to show you guys some Cunard in the future. But we will have to decide by the end of this week whether or not we're going to make the trip to do the 14-day inaugural of Queen Anne, which is, it's going to be amazing, but it's also going to be god-awful expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably between the ship, airfare, hotel, these kind of things, it's probably going to be a $9,000 or $10,000 deal. It's a 14-day cruise. Inside cabins are like $3,500 a piece for an inside cabin. So it's $7,000 plus all the port charges and taxes, airfare, this, that, or whatever, right? Getting there a day before, so the hotel, transportation, it begins to add up pretty quick, guys. That's a lot of bread for just one cruise.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of missing, we got Angela on tonight, but Macrina's not here tonight.
Oh, okay.
Macrina shows up, and she shows up late, everybody yell at her.
Well, yeah.
We missed you, Macrina.
Sorry, Macrina's not here, but I'm happy to see Angela.
So we just had a couple more. You're pushing it, mister. Angela says, miss you too. Aww. Absolutely, right? Look, when we said it, the TMC, Tall Man Clan, it is a family to us. It's how we feel. It's how we feel about all the things that we do. The people that we meet, they become part of the family. And we treat you as such, right? And so that's why we feel sometimes, Danny, he pokes fun at me and I have him back.
Little one-on-one
tongue in cheek. It's just fun, right? It's all sarcasm. It's all good. We love you all.
Yes, we
right?
do.
So some people on the other line who don't know us yet, who might be watching the video for the first time, we're not serious. I mean, we can be serious, but generally speaking, right? We're not entitled. We're not grumpy. We just report the things that we see and how we see them. And in the end, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. It is what it is, and we're going to tell you, well, what we feel about it, at least our opinions. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Little one-on-one, always having fun with y'all. Absolutely, man. Can't wait. Look, we can't wait for the group cruise at some point in time with all you guys. And again, we will make the final decision by the end of this week. But we're unfortunately, we're about 90% sure that the one in November is just not going to happen. And so November of this year. So we will move it to next year. And it'll probably be November of next year, which means we've got to wait a long time. But at least everybody will have enough time to plan. No, we did not. Angela's asking if we made our purchase a cup. She sent us this link to this really cool cup. It's a loud cup. I don't want to tell you too much about it. But no, we didn't at this moment. And I don't want this to sound wrong. Please don't take it wrong. But at this moment, today, right now, the cups are $26 a piece. And that's $52. I have other things that I need to spend the $52 on. Will we get the cups? Absolutely. But just not today or tomorrow. But soon.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. I actually put it in my cart and saved it. So we're going to get them, just not today. So anyway, production to mass production. He's still on his darn pineapples, man. All right. Happy to see you too. Danny's the thumb. Giving me a little raspberry. He enjoyed the cookies. I had cookies tonight. They were missing the popcorn.
Oh, so. Yeah. You don't want to eat his popcorn.
No. I'll be honest, I'm not sure I know how to make it. We don't have like the popcorn in a bag. We just throw it in the microwave and hit the popcorn button and it's done, and you open the bag. Lisa makes it. We have like an air popper kind of thing, and then she's got this thing that she does, and I mean, it tastes like you're at the movie theater eating popcorn. It's truly amazing. So it's her thing. So I just don't. I had to have cookies, which is a horrible substitute. I don't know if I can survive without the popcorn because I had to eat cookies.
Oh, he's happy with the cookies. Trust me.
Oh my God! Hello. Hello, Paula. Welcome.
Hi.
Really excited to be part of the live stream. Welcome. Good to see you. Glad you're here. We're like wrapping it up. You know what? We'll give you the cliff notes. So you ready? Here are the cliff notes. This is what you missed. You can go back and watch the whole thing, but here are the cliff notes. Well, but we're gonna do this. This just in. Carnival Vista out of dry dock. Massive changes. NCL Star taking heat for some changes. Ocho Rios out for the horizon. Bahamas says pay us more. Yeah, man, pay us more. Anyway, still no Blue Lagoon for Royal. MSC and Galveston seal the deal, and it's time for the Love Boat. That's what you missed. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cookies. Yeah, actually, little one-on-one, we got some Girl Scout cookies.
I have like 2 Samoas left.
And I'm a Thin Mint kind of guy. I think I've got about, 12.
Yeah.
There's 16 in a sleeve. Look, we counted these things. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, little one. And they were like $6 a box.
Yeah.
And so she
Girl
loves...
Scout cookies are good, though, y'all.
She loves her Samoas. I love my Thin Mints. So, and it's for a good cause. And
it is.
And I gave them a couple extra bucks, too, because, they were a good little trip. This is at an event we were at. North Carolina, I think it was. Anyway.
They were good.
They somehow made it from North Carolina to here. The only reason, we forgot we had them. When we got here, we're like, oh, we forgot the Girl Scout cookies. So I was like, anyway. So, yeah, we love ourselves some Girl Scout cookies.
And those little girls were good salespeople.
Oh, yeah, you missed so much. But the good news is, Paula, you can go watch the replay if you like. Not a problem. Justina says, perfect. Danny says, the stove is the only way to pop popcorn.
It's good on a stove. It is.
It is, but I'm telling you, if you had her popcorn, you'd change your mind. Like it's a microwavable air popper with this little foil thing, and the kernels pop pretty big. And then she uses this other stuff with the pickling salt, and it tastes just like it came out of that thing at the movie theater.
It's pretty close. It is.
Yeah. So
yeah.
You can have your Jiffy Pop there, buddy. Yeah, little 101 says he remembers when they used to be $3. Yeah, I know. Everything used to be $3. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what's a pound of ground beef these days, or whatever?
Yeah.
Right?
It's getting expensive.
Because of the mad cow. All right, well, look, we got to call it quits because we got to still eat dinner and we got to turn around and we've got more 12-hour days ahead of us. So
Yeah.
God bless you guys. We really do love you and we really have missed you, and we will see you all again soon.
Yeah.
Be safe.